So nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Why should I hire you for this job?
You should hire me because I am a very hardworking student. Every grade that I've ever gotten is because that I have dedicated myself towards that assignment, and I believe I can bring that to this company.
What is your greatest accomplishment?
My greatest accomplishment is programming in C# and working with MVC, Module View Controllers, and I believe that that is my greatest accomplishment because that is the hardest thing I've ever had to do or learn.
Why is it the hardest thing you ever had to learn?
Because it took some time to get used to the syntax of the program, and it took some time for me to actually learn and get taught by other people how MVC works and why it does what it does.
How has your education prepared you for your career?
My education has prepared me for my career because my education allows me to, the English that I took in high school and in college that I plan to take, helps me speak the way I am now, helps me write my outlooks on what I have done the last week. It helps me prove to what I did for the company, helps me show that I was on task while working here.
Okay. Have you ever had a conflict with a boss or a professor?
Yes, I have.
How did you resolve it?
I avoided that person until we both got off, and then eventually we came to a mutual agreement that I needed to work with her, she needed to work with me, and we got over the fact that we personally liked each other, but we needed to get the job done.
Okay. What is your greatest strength?
My greatest strength is looking at something from another angle. Not from the head on, just like kind of step back from the whole situation and think from a third person view, and that helps me resolve a lot of my problems in general.
Okay. What is your weakness?
Talk very much.
Okay. If I were to ask one of your professors or a boss to describe you, what would he or she say?
They would probably say that I'm a very energetic person, that I'm very talkative, that I'm very headstrong, that I'm very, don't really think about a situation too much until I'm actually doing it.
Okay. What qualities do you feel a successful manager should have?
A successful manager should have problem-solving skills, thinking skills, knowing his team's strengths and weaknesses below him that he's teaching or working with, and he should probably know how to deal with customers when they're angry or upset with the quality of whatever that manager is doing.
Okay. If you had to live your life over again, what's the one thing you would change?
If I could change one thing in my life, it would probably be the way that I was my freshman year. I was not very, I didn't think ever. I just did things. I turned in assignments at random. There was no organization, there was no thinking. I just did things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised I passed my freshman year to begin with.
Okay. Do you handle confidence well?
Yes, I do. I believe that I handle confidence very well.
Okay. Why did you intend to choose your college?
Where did I intend to choose my college? Wait, why?
Why did you choose that college you went to?
I chose the college I went to simply because it's cheaper. I plan on going to DSC and for 2 years and then going to a bachelor's degree with, I don't know yet to be honest, but to transfer over to another school and get my bachelor's degree somewhere else, and because that is the cheapest program for me to do to get my computer science degrees and my programming degrees.
Okay. What were your favorite classes and why?
Programming, math, and history. Because in programming, I would always find new things. I would always find better ways to program. Not necessarily because I learned how to program, but because you look at something and you think, how can I make this better? It works, but let's say Google works, but it's slow. How do I make this better? And then math would always challenge me, like math and physics would always challenge me to use my brain and to think about a problem to just look at it and say, what kind of variable do I need to solve? How do I solve this? What algorithm? And then with history, I just found it fascinating to learn about the past of like World War II, especially in the Cold War. I just find those situations very interesting that countries can debate over literally anything.
Okay. Do you enjoy independent research?
I think I did pretty good interviewing for the most
I
part.
enjoy it, yes,
And you
I
learn
find it
things
fun to look at it. As I said with programming, I find it fun to look at something and say, that works, but how do I make this better? I didn't have I had very few limits, so me going to my individual thing was kind of interesting because I could solve things on my own. I could find a way to something that was fixed to make it better.
What job should we interview for?
And it was kind of like creating a whole new program or a whole new whatever.
Okay. Who was your favorite professors and
Think
why?
about the people that are
My favorite professors were Ms. Cunningham and Ms.
What
Winberg.
do you like
Because
to do?
Ms. Winberg, she was always real with me. No matter what I said, no matter what topic we were on, she would give her true opinion. She didn't look at it as a teacher, she looked at it as, this is what I think. And Ms. Cunningham, because she's always pushing me to do better, and she's helped me with a lot of my English things.
Okay. Do you handle pressure well?
I believe so. I believe that I can handle pressure under intense situations.
But then, let's say you're going for an intern in a veteran's office, you're not doing the clerical work, you're actually
I'm
working
not gonna lie, money drives me every day, and programming is just something I do.
Okay. Would you rather work with information or with people?
Why would you like to work?
People, because their knowledge and my knowledge can do a lot more, because now that we have Google, it's not just people. It's more who can find it the best.
Okay. What accomplishments have you given you the most satisfaction in your life?
The most satisfying accomplishment I have ever done was probably learning how to do an ollie on skateboarding. I never imagined myself doing something like that, and then it took me months and months just to be able to do such a simple trick, and you don't see yourself in that position, and some people it comes naturally too, but that was one of the very few things, that was the first thing that I've actually had to like try for and study for. Like, that's how I learned how to study. It was just over the course of doing it every single day, trying until I actually understood it.
Okay. And then my last question for you is, why do you think working with people would be easier than information?
Well, that's because working with people, I can get along with a lot better, and they can help me and I can help them. It's like creating your connections, your bridges. That's a lot better, I think, than just having Google next to you, just Google helping you out. Yeah, but at this day and age, I can do that anyway. If you give me all the information in the world, or give me just the necessary information, and then me and whoever else have like the creativity to build something, I find that way more fun than just to be able to be like, just to like take your instructions and put it on a piece of paper.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. It was nice interviewing you.
Thank you, sir. Till next time.
Okay.